Hello and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to hop on real quick. Well, I guess this is not going to be a quick video. I just wanted to make a video about my latest nursing school results. Sorry for the lighting. I'm trying to get used to the setting of my camera, and the lighting, looking at the screen, it's not coming across as a very natural light. It's like very orange and yellow. But anyway, making this video, today is May 30th, and as you know, if you watched my last video, results were supposed to have been posted on May 24th, but then on May 23rd they sent an email out to us saying that it's going to be pushed back to May 30th. So today is that day, and I want to make this video to let you all know what my admission decision was for the last college that I applied for. And so I want to make this video to let you all know what my admission decision was for the last college that I applied for. And so I'm going to start this video with a little snippet of what I was feeling yesterday. I recorded while I was in the lactation room, so you're gonna have to turn up your volume because I was whispering. And I was in my feelings. There were some things that transpired over the weekend and led me to feel those feelings. So without further ado, here's that snippet. Hi YouTube, Future Nurse D here. I wanted to make a really quick video. It is the day before I received my decisions for the last nursing application that I put in for the fall 2018 semester. Just to recap really quickly, I applied for about 5 nursing schools in my immediate area and didn't get into any of the schools. The university goes on a point basis, so the combination of your GPA coupled with your T-score and other additional criteria gives you a set amount of points in order to be ranked in order to get into the program. But for the other community colleges in my area, you would get in by the luck of the draw, basically. You meet a certain threshold of points, like say about 70 or above, and they'll throw you in a pot and have you randomly selected by a computer. I wasn't chosen by the lottery system for the community colleges, and I wasn't chosen by the point system by the university in my area, unfortunately. So as a failsafe, sort of, I applied to a school that's about 45 minutes to an hour away from my immediate area, so I would have to commute, and that's where I'm at now. They were supposed to give out decisions last Thursday. However, they sent us an email and pushed back the decision date to tomorrow, which will be the 30th. So here I am, a day before the decision date, and I just wanted to let you guys know that over the weekend, I kind of went back over the criteria of that program, and the thought ran across my mind that I may get a disqualified decision because I misinterpreted something on the criteria page. They have this matrix, it's a chart. Probably a lot of schools have it, lets you know how many points you receive for each section of one section, which was the prerequisites for the program, the non-science prerequisites, which was at this particular school was just English and human development. So in this section, it said highest score obtained, then parentheses, and it said English 1A, English 1B, or English 1C, close parentheses. And then it said, and human development. So I interpreted this to mean highest score received in these courses, regardless of if you repeated it or not, or regardless of if you received a C or better, basically, and repeated it or not. And so, if you recall, last summer I took English 1A again. Prior to that, I took it and I received a B, but I took it again and got an A. And so in my application, I used that A from that college, failing to realize that it was just asking highest score obtained in either English 1A, English 1B, or English 1C, and human development together. Failing to see that that's what it actually meant. I felt that the wording was just off, because for someone in my situation who retook a class with, even though they got a C or better in that class, I just used the highest score that I got. And so that criteria, when I went through the FAQs, which I normally wouldn't do because I don't have a question, I thought it was clear cut and pretty clear, right? I saw that in their FAQs, they will use the first score obtained as long as it's, a C and above. So that would mean that they would be using my B. However, this school is notorious, and I'm sure other nursing programs are too. They're very meticulous. If I didn't put that B on that application, that semester, that correct semester that I took it, and include a printout of the catalog for that course description, they will disqualify you. So that's where I'm at now. And pretty disappointed. I know I didn't see it yet. I didn't get the decision yet. And I'm trying to hold on to faith. But it just brought me down. A lot. So the plan this semester was to apply to a nursing school and get in. And now it just feels like I guess it's my plan, and I know God has his own plans, but in the event that it turns out that way, because I failed to see what it was that this paper was actually saying, I will just have to make another plan. The other plan is to get on my grind this summer. Find an online chemistry course. I found some already in Texas. Use my sister-in-law's address to get my tuition down, maybe, and retake English 1B, which is the advanced composition, and also retake stats. Work my butt off to get A's in all of those, and then come October, apply to the university again, hopefully with A's in hand, and get into that BSN program. Because ideally, in my own mind, and I don't know what God's plan is, I'm just trying my best to do all that I can so that he can help me out. So, there's everything's out of my hand, and I've done the best that I can. Ideally, I would like to go to a BSN program. I'm 35 already. I don't really have all the time in the world to be wasting to go from ADN to BSN, but I would if that's my only option. So I don't know what the decision will be tomorrow, but this is just where I'm at, and I'm trying really hard to hold on to faith. And man, it's because of God. It's because of God, the grace of God. But my plan anyway is to get a bachelor's degree. So while I've will fulfill that this summer. We'll also move ahead with enrolling in a virtual college. Fort Hays University in Kansas has a virtual college, and I will go back to my old track of psychology. And while I'm waiting on decisions for a BSN program, I will definitely enroll there. And come fall 2018, I will, put in that work to fulfill my upper requirements, to fulfill my major requirements for the bachelor's program. Do what I gotta do, because the whole point here is I want to provide a better future for my children. I don't come from that great of a background. Nothing was handed to me, as I'm sure a lot of things weren't handed to a lot of people, but trying to change the future for my grandchildren, my children, and everybody else. I want them to know that things are possible, that you don't have to be status quo, that you can do it. But yeah, I just wanted to post this little pre-video because it's how I'm feeling right now. I'm in faith no matter what. Whatever happens, whatever I go through, whatever the outcome tomorrow, I still love God. It's not going to change anything. Of course, feelings will be hurt because that's just flesh. But, of course, hope and faith is still involved. Either way, I know I'm going to get to where I'm going, but it's a matter of me just trying to solve those feelings of feeling too old, or like I need to focus on my children now and just quit, because at the end of the day, I do have a job. I am on a good career path. I'm about to fulfill my probation of being a manager, first line manager, and the next step is the second line manager, and having my own office and in the corporate world. But I'm just not. This is not for me. I can feel it. I love communicating with the people who work with me. I treat them like team members. I don't treat people like they are beneath me. I love collaborating with people and seeing them grow. But this is just not for me. But on the other hand, good benefits, good retirement, great pension. So I've definitely worked my way up here, not knowing anyone and not getting a handout. My heart will be in it, but at least it does provide for my children, and I'm not in a bad situation financially by any means. But still, I would like to show my children that you can be passionate about what you do. I would like to help people and feel like I'm making a direct impact in their life through healthcare. Anyway, I'm just in my feelings, and so I just wanted to share this video. And I'm also going to be obviously attaching the decision to this video. So yeah, keep watching. I'm sure it'll be somewhere in here. So we'll see tomorrow. So as you can see, those were my feelings, and without further ado, here are the results of the application decision that I went on today. Actually, I went on today and I checked my admission decision. They said that they would post it at 4 o'clock. And so initially, I just felt like I'm not going to jump on at 4. I'm not going to go and look at it. I'm going to just wait till I get home, and I get off at work at 5, and then it's like 45 minutes to an hour drive home because of traffic. I don't really live that far away. I just live about 30 minutes away, but for my job, and So I just thought that when 4 o'clock hits, I'm going to be in a meeting. But as soon as I'm out of that meeting, I'm probably not going to check my status. I'm just going to hop on the All Nurses forum and just see the good news of other people who have gotten into the program. And when that time rolled around, I decided that I don't want to wait to get home. I'll just check my status or check the admission status and see what happens. And so here's what happened. So as you can see, I got in and I'm very happy. That was my last school that I applied to. And like I said before, and I mentioned in my other videos, it is 45 minutes to an hour drive away from my house, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't seem that far away. It's the next city over. Well, the next major city over. And I'm just happy. I'm excited, and I'm also apprehensive about and anxious about the new journey that's about to happen. So school will start on August 27th, and I have 2 months, give or take, to figure out how I'm going to rearrange my life. My husband and I, we have to figure out how we're going to rearrange our life with 3 children, a mortgage, a car, school for one of my children, and we were going to enroll my other child, and covering their cost of tuition, which is like $300 to $400 a child, and me going to school this fall 2018. So we have a lot to talk about. I have already accepted my spot in the program with a click of a button. I have a lot of things to get through, a lot of shots, immunizations, drug screening, all of that. They have a timeline of when I need to submit it by. There's just a whole bunch that's about to hit me in the face in these upcoming 2 months. A lot of figuring out I have to do. So getting that acceptance is not even half the battle that I'm going to have to endure before I could even say that I'm going to this program. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of planning that has to go into this if I'm truly going into this program. And at the moment, I do feel like I'm on the fence. I've accepted my spot, but the only reason why I'm on the fence is because things are not stable at the moment. I don't feel secure in fully committing to that decision. And I guess I will know better once I actually get to sit down and plan things out with my husband. But it's basically about to be a major battle. Not an argument between us, but a battle as far as how to figure out finances and things of that nature. So yeah, y'all, I got in. Things for my family and for our future are truly about to change. I'm excited. I'm just speechless. Like, I don't even know who to tell. So far, I've told my husband, my dad, and my sister-in-law. And I'm happy beyond words. And I'm not going to tell anybody at work. Probably not. Because it feels like they're all expecting me to leave anyway. But I just want to keep my options open there. And it's best that you not share every piece of good news or any goal that you have with people a lot of people, especially those that you know don't have your best interest at heart. But anyway, I will make another video about what it is I have to go through in order to get through this nursing program. And I'm sure if you're watching this, you've watched dozens of nursing channels or nursing student channels and probably already know this process. But anyway, I'll make the video anyway. So yeah, lots of new good things to come. And thank you all for subscribing. I've got a few new subscribers over the past few weeks, so thank you for joining me, and for those that have always been there, thank you so much. I'm finally at this point, at this new start in my life. I'm in, and thanks to God, because this obviously all happened thanks to God. I'm saying this last, but no, he's first, and just know that he's first. And I am speechless on how this happened. I really am. I'm just speechless, especially when I read the criteria that I did read and saw that I may have interpreted the criteria wrong. There was a moment when I first applied and they asked me to submit documentation that I did feel that I may have interpreted it wrong, and I sent an email off to their nursing inbox, and I kind of said that this says this here, but the FAQ says something different, and I'm not sure. I just wanted to point this out to your attention that it could be interpreted wrong. I didn't require a response back from them, but I sent that into the inbox. Just, you know, I don't know why I did it, but I did. I sent it into their mailbox. I didn't get a response or anything, so maybe that has something to do with it. But all I know is God has been moving, and I thank God. And now, I know he didn't bring me this far for things not to fall in place. So, again, having faith in God that things will work out, and I'm just going to be in peace about it. I'm going to rest in him, enter into his rest. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Just thank you, and I'll keep you updated on the next moves. What's the next move? You know, of course, there's going to be much more videos to come now that I'm going to enter nursing school, and gosh, just I'm speechless. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.